Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're in Shapez 2 hard mode, and we are about 2.5 hours into the future from when we last spoke. I've gone through a bunch of tasks. We're down to our final task, our final shape of the final task on this, on the non-crystal tasks. So I also had a bit of a revelation, and that is these tasks are not going to work in our Crystal MAM because they break one of our rules, which is not having multiple different colored crystals on the same layer. Our random shape tasks are not going to have that. The ones that pop up in here are not going to have that. So we're going to need to do those separately. Quick shopkeeping announcement. Number one, if you're enjoying this, please give me a like and a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But also tomorrow on Saturday, I'm going to be releasing a new video, which is a new playlist of incremental games. We're going to be playing Magic Archery, and so I've just kind of gotten addicted to incremental games lately, so I thought I would get some of those going for you. Tend to play through them. You know, they're short, they're casual, they're they're kind of relaxing games to me. They're just puzzles, you know. So come and join me for that, and if you wouldn't mind tossing me a like on that to get that new playlist up and running, I would be very appreciative. So we in that 2.5 hours, we got a bunch of operator shapes. Oh, look at this! Even 2 of these. Oh my God! Look at this. The next one is 2.5 million. So wait, we started at 73, right? 173. Let's see where we end up. All right, 187. Excellent. There's a 250,000 blueprint points. I think we're doing okay on those. And almost 20,000 platform units. We're still a long way away from our next goal for research points, which is 1250. Yes, 1250. That's okay. I also looked at this guy, and I need to make some tweaks to that, how it's working. But I think that's not going to be this episode. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start working on our Crystal MAM. And again, this is to handle this shape, not to handle these shapes. These ones we're going to have to do just manually. So we will do that in a future episode. What I have done here is our 2 task MAMs. This guy was helping out with a lower version of this, and this guy is the one that is doing our final shape. So that is over here, and a lot of the pieces that we need over here are already done and just waiting to be assembled. So there is that. So cool. That is all working. Now once this is done with that shape, this is going to switch to being this MAM auto. And so that will be going. Now what we have going on over here though is our Crystal MAM is going to be using these, and what's going to happen, again, you've seen us, we created our we created this, which is the tool that is going to be used instead of this for our MAM shapes. Now what we do is we take this shape in, and anything that's a crystal, we replace that crystal with a pin. Alright? And then what we have to do is so then that creates the basic shape, right? Then that gets sent off to a crystallizer. And when that crystallizer gets it, it also uses wiring to decode and say, oh, those pins should be white crystals. So let's do that. So, yeah, let's do this thing. And I think what I want to do is this. I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to place it right here. And in the meantime, I would do that. Let's just put this in all these places. Boop and boop. But yeah, let's. All right. So we are just basically deconstructing this. That's going to be that layer. This one is going to be that layer. And as soon as I do this one, it's going to start creating. It's going to start creating this shape. Two uncolored, spike, square, pin, pin. It's going to start creating that right over here. And it will want to kick it out this way. But that's not what we're going to do for this. So for the Crystal MAM, things are going to be a little different. And I think we're going to start off by deleting all this, because it's not going to use this as our delivery area. We're also not going to use any of this. So boom. That is all gone now. Can you believe it? Oh wait, I just deleted the that too. I'll leave that little jumper in. So yeah, let's just do it. It's just gonna start creating those shapes, and that's okay. And let's take this though and move it in a bit. Okay. So what is going to happen instead? I'm just going to delete all those. Yeah, so what I want to do is I don't know if we even need this. This is making sure the correct shape gets loaded into the final. And this is, oh, if it's null. Got it. If it's null, toss it into the trash. Yeah. Okay. So I think let's do this. Let's just reuse all of this. But make this red. So this is the last filter. Hey, are you this shape? If no, then go to the trash. And this does a similar thing. All right. Well, I'll have to take a look at this. It's possible we might be able to get rid of all that too. So the other thing I think I want to do is simplify all of this stuff. First of all, I think what I want to do is rework this because this is delivering, as part of all this stuff. But I think I want to bring these guys in here and have them join in a little earlier. because I'm going to have this be a separate delivery system just for the Crystal MAM. So let's do this. Yeah, this is already cut off here. I didn't mean to destroy that train, but I think it's okay. And that's our shape train. So for the Crystal MAM, we have this part of it, which is going to create our solid shapes. But then we're also going to have the crystal part of it over here, which is going to require its own heavy loads of color. And look at that. That one is done. Boink. Thank you, my friend. We are now going to put in a receiver. And that is operator shape 0. So you can see this is now automatically grabbing the shape from here and using it. And what's going to happen is every time this one gets completed, it's automatically going to get updated. So this is now completely running on its own, which is great. So here's what I think we need to do. One of the things I want to do is simplify all of this, all these rails. So we're going to be a little chaotic for a bit, because for a little while we're going to have trains going backwards. And that's not great, but it is what it is. That means we're going to have to fix all those later. So yeah, actually let me cut you off right here and here. So we're going to have some cleanup to do here. Do this and this and this. Excellent. All right, so we're going to take this and just bring it down to here. And we're going to take colors first and come down here. Oof. And so yeah, this one is colors. Nope. Join in there. I'm just going to pull these down here so they're not. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to cut these off here so they're not running in yet. And here too. So this will be shapes. And shapes are going to come in like this. that. And that, and that. Get all these stupid tips here. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that because that will create a stupid tip there. So these are colors. They're all going to run in here in these, but I'm going to separate them. All right, so let's just go ahead. We can get this all going now. Yeah, see, we have them all running in here, which is not what we want. Oops. Why is that doing that? Ah, okay. Anyway, make sure these are all still individual. They are. So we'll have the white one come in here. And then, oh, I see, okay. Okay, so white into the first one, then we will have green into this one, because I think that's this. Oh no, that's blue. Alright, we'll have alright, well, next time we'll have green into this one, we'll have blue into this one. Alright, green needs to go straight. And then into there, and then red goes into this one. Okay. Perfect. Now, for... Okay, what is going on here? This is all completely chaotic. So we've got to follow this back. Oh, I know why. It's because it's cut off here. Maybe? Alright, our color trains... Ah, got it. It's because they're back here. Oh, it's because we don't have any actual trains. Okay, so here I think we may need to just basically destroy all of these trains. All these color trains. So I'm going to let them get on over here. And then I can destroy them. You know what? I think the way they get destroyed easier is by doing this. Oops. There. That's how you destroy them. And what I will do is... I'm going to set them up differently, in fact. So, yeah, let me get this all redrawn. Then we can focus on this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I will have red trains joining here, and then I can just scale them up there. Then I will have green trains, say here. So wait, these are going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're that long. And they'll not be shaped, they'll be, of course, fluid. I just need a spacer. So I'm going to do a green right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's 7. And then a blue is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And white will be right there. Okay. So, now we have all of our track layout. And you know what? We can actually take this and we can put it like down here. And have it come in right there. Oh, except for that. Right. That's weird when these get... Oh, it's because the track already existed. That's why it got messed up. These are just... Oops. Okay. Yeah, this can all go. Okay. So again, color is different from the shape trains. So here's some that are... Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so now we have our colors coming in. And this is retained the... So yeah, red, green, blue, and white. So those color trains are coming in. And they're coming down here and rejoining. Then, here's where we need to start splitting them apart. So we will do white. We'll do them backwards here. And I'm going to get all these guys coming down here. And we just basically want red and green. So blue is going to go off there. And then here we just want red. So green goes off there and red comes down here. Then they all rejoin down here. Now the question is, do we want them to rejoin down here or way down here? So for that, I'm going to put in some placeholders. And this is from my old build, the last build. Yeah. So each of these are the crystallizers. And basically that's the way it works. So the color trains are going to come up here and unload colors, all 7 colors into here and into here. And this is one layer. It's a big build. All right, these are 3x3 platforms. This is our largest platform. By the way, we just hit a random. So now you can see that has progressed. I think we actually did another one too. But then what happens is it comes in here, and this is again our signal processor that is saying, hey, give me that random operator shape. That's the crystal shape. And then it breaks it down and it's saying on each of these, each layer, hey, are you a, or each quadrant. It's looking at each quadrant. This breaks it down to the first layer, and then this breaks down each quadrant. And it says, are you a crystal? If you are, then I'm going to pass your information along. And if not, then I'm just going to ignore you. And this one. So you can see up here, these two are crystals. So it is passing this information. Well, this information here is the color information, right? So it's saying, hey, these two things are white. So it's taking that white and passing it along. And going over here to say, hey, whichever one of you inputs is white, and I don't care which one it is, but you are going to go ahead and fill all this system. Okay? And it's going to do that for half of the shapes that come in. The other half are going to go through and get that same treatment right over here. So this is identical, right? These are both identical. And then it's going to say, okay, you're done. Because once this is done, then it's going to kick it off into a train. But what it's going to have to do at this point is say, hey, is there another layer in this shape? If yes, then you need to go to another layer crystallizer. And if no, then you need to go and deliver. So that's going to be something over here that I haven't figured out yet. I haven't created yet. But yeah, that's the way that's going to be. So basically, though, this is the shape that we're looking at. And we're going to need 4 of these. And roughly like so. And then, maybe positioned differently. But I think that we've got space, is what it comes down to. So I think we're okay for that. Maybe... Oops. Maybe we want to... Oops. Things are running slowly. Oh my sweet heavenly Betsy. Yeah. Alright, like that. I accidentally clicked in the right spot. So I think what I'll do too is I'll have, a red train deliver here, a blue train deliver here, a green train, and then a white train, or whatever order. I'll have separate colors delivering to each of these. And let's see here. What else? What else? That is all up here. I think what I want to do is double this up. So we get more deliveries of colors. This is one of our operator shapes. It's very annoyingly placed. I'm going to change you. It's coming in here. I'm going to have you come down this way. Right there. All right. So now you're going to come down here and go in there instead of cutting through literally everything else that's more important than you. I'm sorry. It's just true. You're a great shape, and we love everything that you've done for the company. We're going a different direction. All right. So those are shapes. These are colors. Before I do this, I don't want to have that. Okay. Oh, we just hit another random shape. And why not? Let's triple this bad boy up. So all we have to do is extend these. They're going to be delivering in like crazy. And we'll be filling all these up. And we will create a similar thing to this over here. So we will have all those colors cruising along. And yeah, we'll just bring them up this way. All right. So we're going to turn these around. And then we're going to need to figure out what we're doing with all these guys. I think we can go ahead and get some of these going because no reason to not have them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that is correct. So we have 1, and then that doesn't help here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we just have to connect all those, and we will have plenty of trains. And I'm going to put a spacer in there. Okay. Yeah, see these come down. Yeah, white. It's going in there. Red down here. Green in here. And blue will go in here. Cool. Okay, now our shape trains are all good. Apparently we didn't mess with them too badly. I don't see any that are running backwards. Okay. Cool. I'm on level 6 now. So I think we start off, we were on level 2. And you can see those ones are already starting. Oh, I think those were, I think those 64 shapes were from a whole different thing we did. Okay. Here we go. So, for each of these, we need unloaders. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I messed up. Womp. Let's get rid of those. Okay. What we really need is this to be separated like that. And actually, I'm going to give it another one. So instead of 4, there's a separation of 5. Because we're also going to have we need our stop in there. And then these come in and do that. Oops. There we go. And actually, we should probably give them that much space. That way they're not stuck behind the other train. So that is our actual module. And then coming out of here, so first we need to determine, hey, is there another layer in this? So let's do that. I'm going to do a double thing here. That gives us room for either sending it along. And the question is, do I want to send it along via train or belt? Now over here, it's getting delivered in. It's getting delivered in. But I also want to make sure, hey, are you the right shape? Like, are you what we're looking for here? Basically, are you this? Let's put that here. Oh, actually, no. It's going to be, are you this? And if no, go into the trash. If yes, continue on. So we can take that from here. Right? Yeah. Heck, I can just copy that whole thing. But I'm gonna flip, rotate, rotate. And then if no, then you're going into the trash. We'll do our trash can for now. And this is going to be shape unloading. Okay, then this is going to be a little bit of a highway. There's going to be 4 shapes of trains. Cool. So you can see it is going to be packed. Yeah. So that's basically what we want. We want this to come along and say, hey, are you the right shape? If yes, then you are good to go. And this one is. So you can see too, that's taking half of them and sending them along. The other half are coming in here. I'm going to cut this off for now because I don't want a ton of these shapes coming in. And these are going to come in over here and just sit there and wait to be colored, crystallized. The rest are going to go along this platform, this belt here. And then that second group is all going to get funneled in again to wait to be crystallized. So that is going to roadblock those guys. Nothing's going to come through here until we start getting colors delivered in. Okay, then this. And we're going to want one of each color just to give us our lanes. And we can do red, green, and blue. So red will come into here and do that. All right. After this goes through, we need to ask two questions. Number one, is there a second layer to this shape? If no, then you are done and you may be delivered. So that is going to go into a shape loader. And deliver on in. Right? And if yes, there is another shape, then you need to get passed along. Oh, because then there needs to be a stacker. So then you need to go into a stacker and get combined with this raw shape. So yeah, the first one is different than the others, because we need to do the stacking before we do the crystallizing. Okay, so let's do this. Layer 2 shape is going to be channel 1, which is green. And that's basically just asking if it's null. So, receiver is green. We can come off this way, and we'll just say, hey, yeah, null. Why, yes, I am. Well, good, then this can all continue along. Let's do that, and that, and that, and that. With the filter. Let's see here. Okay. So filter that way and that way. Oops. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm just zoning a bit here. We're gonna send you in there. And there. That, and then this. We'll go out a little further. Alright, so that works. What is going on there? Oh, I hit V. Okay. So this is going to take those shapes in, and if they need to be stacked up with something else, then it is going to send them off this way. Okay. There's another random shape. Okay. If not, then it'll bring it here and send it on in. Yeah, so this. Alright, then that can be stacked up pretty easily. But we don't need all these wires, I don't think. There we go. Okay. All is good. You can see this. These are half belts because it's waiting on the crystallized ones. Now, I could also put in a thing, and I probably should, saying, hey, are you equal to this? Before you get loaded into the train. So let's do that. What if all these guys came out like so? Alright, so what if all those guys come out and run down the back here? I think that might be better. I don't know. Because if these guys are involved, there is definitely a stacker involved. So what we could do then is basic shape here. Something like this. See, now we may not have enough room down here. There, we could do that, right? And then if we have a stacker somewhere out here, our good old triple stacker. Okay, in theory there. We have space for a train. Okay. So yeah, if this, this would be the top, right? Yes. Oh, but then this one is the arg. So in a 2-layer shape, all right, here's what we have to do. We have to not do this. We need a signal producer, because we need to make a 2-layer shape. So we'll do crystal. No, that's just. Alright, we're just going to do uncolored. Crystal red. And then CURU. Crystal green. Okay, so that's our shape. Okay. So now it's going to be chucking all these into the trash, which is fine. And it's going to want to paint. Why is it? Oh, okay, it wants to paint this one white. So this one would be getting red in. Why is it not giving us a color? Oh, I know why. It's not giving us a color because it's not sending a color. Okay, I need to, yeah, do that. Alright, so this will eventually just be shape, yeah, will just be the random operator shape 1. But for now, you are going to be my little signal processor with the same image. Okay, there we go. So yes, you are becoming, you are the top one with green. And then but that's where the problem is. We need to build these ones backwards, I believe. The yeah, the base needs to be first, because then we can stack on top of it. We can't stack these guys down on top. Alright. So, this is not going to deliver to here. This one will deliver to here. And instead of asking, are you level 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you level 4? Right? Then down here, hey, is there a level 3? 1, 2, 3. In which case, whenever this is being used, there's always going to be a level 3. Because if this one's being used, then yeah. Okay. So instead of asking that, we can say, are you the correct shape? Alright, so this will go into... This will feed into a bottom. Oh my goodness, girl. And this one would never be the delivery. So we don't need to worry about that. So that's good. That gives us some space. So yes, there could be a trash that would just help clear out the system a bit. So it doesn't need to be this. It could be this. Oh, it could also clear out for nulls. Oh my goodness. Alright. Gang, look. We've got a basic idea. I think this is the space it's going to require. I'm not stoked that it is not going to be able to be sort of centered. And we definitely do need to move things down. Like all this. So let's do that quickly here. And we can delete this. And again, okay. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it this episode. We're going to come back next episode and get this one finished. In the meantime, though, let's see what our little buddy down here. Look, we're already up to level 10 and 2 layers. So each time those are going in, it's giving us our 10 research points. Boom, boom. Which is great. So these are all rocking in like crazy. Yeah, you can definitely see this one is lagging. It's only at level 27, whereas this one, which is pretty new, is at level 33. So we're going to get going on that. This guy is going to be... We're going to get this done next episode. So we'll have those going. And, yeah, obviously, I mean, you can see I'm not coming into this with a huge plan. That's, you know, that's one of the charms of this channel. we are going to be just knocking it out. This is going to be our colors for the crystals. It's going to come on down here and go on into there. All these guys will be gone. But let's see. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is heartwarming. This is all getting filled up. Super cool. Excelente. All right, my friends. We are cruising along, and we will get this all taken care of next episode. We will be delivering random crystal shapes into the void, and that is great. It's gonna be fun. Please come back. Looking forward to that. And again, tomorrow on Saturday, we're gonna have our new channel with Magic Archery. Our new channel, our new playlist. I mean, our new playlist with Magic Archery, and then that's going to be a weekly release, just showing new or different incremental games. Very, very relaxing for the most part, very zen, and cruising along. So thank you so much for joining. This is Gramps, signing off.